So if you're in Africa, you need to watch this video and know how you can reach countries like USA, Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand, just by using your TikTok account. And I've been able to do that on TikTok, and most of my commissions right here that you see are coming from those very countries, right? USA, South Africa, USA, Australia, Canada, and more countries like that. So how do you use TikTok to do that? So there are two different options that you would choose from, right? So we're going to look at two ways to reach the audience of USA, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK, right? While in Africa. So what are you going to do? This is the easiest way. Watch to the end if you're struggling to go to the For You page of these countries. The easiest way is to get the SIM card from that country. SIM card from that country. So what happens is that when TikTok is picking up your location, it starts from the SIM card, right? For example, if you have your phone and you're either using your SIM card or you're using Wi-Fi, right? But even if you're using Wi-Fi, TikTok will still pick up the SIM card, the location of the SIM card in that phone, and then it will pick your main location, and then it will now consider the Wi-Fi. So it will start with the SIM card. So if there is no SIM card in your phone, then it will pick up the IP address for the Wi-Fi, right? That even if you have, for example, if you have the UK SIM card, right, and you have it in your phone, and you're in, for example, and you're in Ghana, right, and you're using the Wi-Fi for Ghana, what happens is TikTok is going to pick up the UK location first before it looks at this. But if there is no SIM card, then it will automatically pick up your location as Ghana. So the easiest way is to get the SIM card from that country. Get the SIM card for USA, Australia, UK, and all you need to do is to go and download this app for eBay or maybe Amazon. When you download this app, you can come and search for any SIM card that you want, right? So this is the homepage for eBay. You can come and search for maybe Australia. When you search for Australia, it will bring Australia SIM card, right? It will bring you SIM cards in that region. So the easiest way to target Australia is to order a SIM card from Amazon or eBay. So that is the first way and the easiest. So the second way is to you niche down, right? That is number one, niche down. Then number two, make your content in English language, right? Then number three, make long form content. Make long form content, right? So you don't need to use the hashtags for the countries. TikTok will not really look at that much. Don't use the hashtag USA, hashtag Australia. That won't help you. The only thing that is going to help you is to niche down. Mostly it is to niche down and to use English, right? So for example, if you're in Kenya and you want to target these countries, that means that your content has to be in English and not in Swahili, because these countries don't speak Swahili, right? So all you need to do is to niche down. Once you niche down, for example, you've niched down into, if you niche down into, let's say, health, right? If you niche down into health and you're in Kenya, what's going to happen is that TikTok is going to show your content to Kenyans. If your account is new, TikTok is going to show your content to Kenyans who are interested in health. That's if you're applying the basics properly, as we have them in the masterclass. Then after maybe about 3 days, it will start to show your content to Kenya, right? That's if you're using English now. We are talking about English. You're using English in the content. It will start showing your content to, yeah, it's 100% the first time. Then after like 2 days or 1 week, you will start see Kenya, maybe 80%. And then the rest, you will see Uganda, Tanzania, maybe Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, right? Then after about 3 weeks of being consistent, your locations are going to change. You will start to see Kenya about 50%. And then maybe these other countries, other Africans, about maybe 30%, right? And then you will start to see that location coming in. USA, UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Singapore, about 20%, right? So for you to make a lot of money from this audience, you don't need a very, very, very huge, big number, right? Just this 20% that you get from this audience is enough for you to make over $100 a day, right? So that is why, for example, if you're making your TikTok video, right? Let's say you've made your TikTok video and your TikTok video is maybe 3 minutes. And this TikTok video goes viral. For example, it gets 700K views, right? If it gets 700K views, you might get maybe 660K views from maybe Africa, let's say for example, and 40K views from USA, UK, Canada, Europe and all that, UK, right? So this will convert much more than this. You see these views that are coming from Africa, you might even get 0 conversion. If you're lucky enough, you might get 2 conversions. I think we know what conversions mean, right? Then from just this 40K, this small audience that you've been able to target out of this big audience, you might even get 5 conversions, right? And remember that most of these programs that we sign up for as affiliates, they have very high commission, right? So that means that from the 5 conversions, you can even make over $200 from just 5 simple conversions, right? So there are 2 ways. Either get the SIM card right here. This is a shortcut, right? But having the SIM card doesn't guarantee you to go viral. You'll get the audience, but it doesn't guarantee you to go viral, right? So it means that when you get the SIM card, you must be able to apply the basics properly and work in line with the algorithm of TikTok, right? So this is the shortcut, or niche down from your country. The SIM card doesn't really matter. Follow this, niche down properly and use English in your content, right? And then after mastering this, you also need to understand how to use hooks, CTAs, hashtags for your niche, and then captions. These are the main. And then duration of the video. You need to also take note of the duration of the video. In most cases, the posting time doesn't matter. Posting time, anytime. Why? Because now, if you're targeting these countries, means that you're targeting a worldwide audience, right? So that time doesn't really matter. So if you want to know step by step on how you can apply all these strategies in 2024, don't miss the masterclass. Let me repeat this. Don't miss the masterclass. And my masterclass is just in the link in the bio. So just check link in bio for step by step tutorial sessions, right? Remember, to make money on TikTok, you need to have the first 1,000 followers. When you have the first 1,000 followers, then you have the option for putting your link in the bio, and that is the landing page. All these things are in the masterclass, step by step. Follow for more.